Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Welcome.
This is the first time doing this. I'm sure we're back.
The
first intro to this episode.
First intro.
The first.
Crap! I've forgotten my lines.
Something about Slag. We're in purgatory.
Yes,
we're in purgatory.
What purgatory was like, but it turns out Slag made it for us.
Shout out to
Slag.
Hold on, Slag.
Slag.
Shout out to Slag.
Yes.
Oh boy. Well, welcome everyone. We're in purgatory. This sucks.
This is definitely the first take.
Yep. So.
Originally we'd agreed that we were
suck.
going to switch who was controlling this every recording session.
No, fuck that noise.
Ben is in.
I need to do
vengeance.
this. This is my life now. Finishing this level. You know what's great? I've been editing these.
Have you?
And yeah, I have actually. I don't know if you knew this, considering I send you the files every night to upload.
I thought you just paid off some dude in another country to do it for you.
I'd be okay with that. If there's some guy in another country who wants to do it for schmeckles, show yourself. Point is, I was editing this the other night or whatever, and I was like, man, isn't it great that I'm currently editing the video in which I beat this stupid level? That's why it's such a long video. It's like 40 minutes of me trying to beat this, and I don't beat it.
He doesn't beat it.
Spoilers.
For the previous video.
Spoilers for the previous video. Okay, I think we're all caught up now.
I think we got through all of the intro.
All of the bits that we had prepared.
Yeah.
This is getting too meta. Let's just start shooting. See,
Alright, it's good. No damage so far.
No hits.
Yes,
Look,
nice.
See, I remember how to do this because I've been editing my old playthrough. It's great. Now we can actually see this room and we can shoot into it.
You know what? Why
wonder,
didn't we think to do that before?
Because I am a fool.
Were you just watching this while editing it and going, "Oh, we're idiots"?
Yes, because I was like, oh, we walk right past this room with all these enemies in. That's like, how are you supposed to tackle this room? This is how. This is how we do it. But
I will laugh so hard if they all respawn.
I don't think they will. Look, I know they might. I don't think they have any reason to. Okay, let's see.
I think it's just over on the left.
Yeah, there was a will as well, I think.
I thought it was a Renove.
It might have been a Renove. I know that they all spawn. Because the best moment is when I'm like, what are these purple pads for? And they all spawn Renoves. It's just the best. Wait, there's a...
Oh, it is a will.
There's a will.
Oh yeah, the pads.
I don't think I'll be able to kill him from here. Not without a lot of...
I mean, you could try to squeeze a rocket through the window.
I don't... You know what? I feel like...
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Alright, let's just switch to the machine gun.
Now remember, the floor
It's
will
gonna
fall
drop.
away. Yes,
I know,
okay.
it's gonna drop.
Perfect strategy.
Perfect stratagem.
One hit.
That's fine. I've still got 50 health. That's fine. I got this. So we get the ammo here. We go through. I don't remember what happens. There's some Kasumis.
Yes.
Soon. There's some health here. Oh. I'm so fucking jumpy.
It's alright. Jumpy will keep you alive.
It's true. Is that how that works?
Yes, because it's cardio. It'll give you good exercise.
Okay.
Ooh, that's another
Stay
hit.
limber. Stay limber. That's the 19th rule of survival, I think.
19th rule of survival?
I'm gonna guess that it's the 19th rule.
What's 1 through 17?
I don't fucking know. Wait, what about 18?
I know 18.
What is 18?
18 is always do stretches.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I know rule number 1 is cardio.
Which you might think to yourself that rule 18 is exactly the same as 19.
Doesn't matter.
But
Jokes.
You have to remember that limber and stretches are, it's kind of like a difference in dynamics.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like the difference between heavy metal guitar and funk guitar.
Yes, that one. Tell me the difference.
Well, so like, it's okay. Let me put a different analogy in that maybe more people will get.
Okay.
It's more like screaming as opposed to singing.
Okay, I feel that. I feel that difference. I'd much rather listen to someone singing than screaming. Generally speaking.
You're not a big fan of deathcore?
I'm not a big fan. No, I think it's gothic metal, but not like death metal. Not a big fan. Or deathcore. Why there's so many
Why are there so many subgenres?
I don't know.
Heck if I know.
So many death genres, I just don't understand it.
I don't get it either.
Well, anyway, we've activated this elevator! This is where things get real.
I heard a steak, Ben.
I did too.
Oh, you got hit by the steak. That's bullshit.
That was some bull patootie.
That's nonsense.
It's alright, this is the run, Felix. I don't know if you know this about me, but when I say this is the run, this is the run. I commit.
I mean, I hope you commit. Otherwise, you're just wasting my time.
I am, but that's beside the point. Okay, did we get the card? I hope I did. Oh no, oh no.
You remember how to get back on top of that pillar?
I do. Oh, I'm gonna kill them all.
Oh boy, he's going
I'm
insane.
done. I am
We only
done.
just started and he's already insane.
I'm just.
You remember back when we cared about finding secrets rather than just actually finishing the level?
Fuck secrets. Get them out of here. You know what? Actually, if we can find a secret, it might have like the secret health pickup that we need. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, that
If you know where any secrets are, put them in the comments for the next video where I continue.
where we
to try
do
and
this
beat
level again.
Yes,
All right, here we
Let's
go.
do
It's
it.
fight time.
it is.
Okay, looking good.
She wasn't
looking
dead.
good,
She
looking
wasn't
good.
dead.
Oh,
I thought she was dead, but she wasn't.
Looking, oh.
It's fine. Common mistake. Thinking that someone's dead when they're not. Common mistake
Dude,
in Umineko.
nice.
I did
No
it.
hits.
See, I'm good at this game. I'm learning.
Maybe your armor was hit, but the mic's in the way.
It's fine.
Okay.
The mic is protecting my life.
That's how this game works.
It's
it
true.
responds to my line of sight
Oh,
exclusively.
Jesus. Okay, hold on. I think the shotgun is the best.
I really had a whole bunch of stuff to talk about in today's video, but you were too on edge, dude.
I'm not even into it. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know, I'm on edge as well at this point.
Look, I'm just remembering how awful this level is.
Well, you know what? Let's talk about how awful things are, Ben.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a hit.
Speaking of which,
Ooh, I've been trying to get through the opening of Umineko again in a PS3 reread.
yep, I was just talking about this with a friend of mine, so
yes.
this is perfect. Sorry.
What did your friend have to say about it, Ben?
Yeah, well, he thinks that Umineko's opening is really boring anyway, so whatever.
Yep.
So,
I'm on board.
You're on board with that? You're not a fan?
I mean, listen, I'm a fan for the things that it does show, but the things that it does show are not worth the rest of the time to me.
I think that's fair. Like, when I read it back in the good old days, I did it like an hour a day, like 1 or 2 days a week, and I just kind of slow burned it, because that was how I enjoy, that's how I enjoy reading novels generally. There's gonna be a will here. Let's just, fuck.
Ooh!
Fuck.
Did you see that shit? I saw that shit! Yeah, I mean, I tend to... Oh, you walked on the teleporter, my dude.
I know, it's fine. That's what I meant to do. It was intentional. Sorry, continue, please.
But I kind of treat it the same way. I take it pretty slow, but like...
Fucking hell.
The pace at which things start is... It very much reminds me of the kind of thing where it's like... Well, yeah, the show gets good after season 3.
Yep.
And it's interesting to me to, like, try recommend Umineko to people when it suffers from a problem that I'm normally very critical of. Like, particularly when you tried to recommend me the Star Wars animated series, Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yep.
You're like, oh, it gets good after the first few seasons, and I'm like, so why would I watch it?
Well, that's why people, to be fair, that's why people create watch orders.
Yes.
There's a very famous order, I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically like, these are the episodes from the first season that you care about. Spoilers, it's like 2. And they just have like the plot hooks for stuff that happens. Valley's very much in pain. Like, these are the 2 episodes that have like stuff that's important.
Yeah.
Like, they cut out the Jar Jar Binks stuff and the boring stuff, the boring Jedi stuff, and they basically just make you watch the clone stuff because that's where the good stuff is in the show anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, like season, I would say 4 onwards, it's like genuinely good. It gets kind of dark and a little bit gritty. Not too gritty though. Was that another? No.
You already hit it.
I did. Good. Look, I'm just making sure I'm on edge. But yeah, like, I feel like that's gonna always happen, especially in a fucking medium where we talk about common routes and shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just deciding whether I should take that health or not. I don't think I should.
Nah.
I don't think I should. I think I should go.
Especially when you've, in theory, cleared this room.
But Wait,
Wait, stop.
What?
It's the chanting song.
What about that?
I forgot that was a part of this song.
What do you mean? It played at the start of the fucking level.
I know, but I was, listening to you and your voice.
Yeah?
Okay, it's time to fight
It
that
is.
one. Ooh.
God,
what
it's-
just hit you? Was
it
there
was-
a Kasumi in there still?
Yeah, there is. There's a couple.
There's a couple of them. But I was reminded of this because I watched the first episode of the new Doctor Who. And, like, as with I found every new Doctor Who, like, Doctor, the first episode is always just rubbish.
Yeah.
Like, there are definitely some iconic moments in the first few episodes, but it always takes them a while to get into the swing of it.
Sure.
And
they're gonna build characters and shit.
yeah, and like, I mean, not even building characters, just the performance is sometimes a bit dodgy and like
right, because they're getting used to it. I feel like there's also like a big expectation. I don't watch Doctor Who, mind you.
Yeah.
They've already spawned. But sorry.
Yep.
I imagine there's a big expectation on the Doctor Who actors. We're just gonna leave. We're just gonna.
Yep, go for it.
I need to get more health.
Continue this once
We need to.
Oh! That was too close for.
That's right. I'm gonna gear up. I'm gonna get 200 health. It's gonna be great. But yeah, like
you can also
I feel like
shoot them from that window, right?
I can. Yes. Oh god, I so can. That's such a great idea. But yeah, like I feel like there's a huge expectation, like, to live up to the hype of being the Doctor.
Yes.
Because there are like, how many Doctors have there been? Like 8 more?
13 or 14?
13, 14? Damn, it's so many. But he's such an iconic character.
Yes.
Like, he's such a huge thing in popular culture, just in general. And having to step into that role, like, is big.
Yeah.
It's a big step for, like, in terms of expectations, in terms of someone's acting career. It could be a huge, like, leg up in that regard. And I feel like having to step into that, you're either going to take it one or two ways. You're either going to play it extremely safe. You'd be like, all right, how was the last Doctor? I want to play similar to them. Or you'd be like, all right, I go do my own thing. And then you'll just go all over the place. Mind you, I haven't watched Doctor Who. I'm just speculating based on my knowledge of, like, what kind of shit normally happens.
Not entirely inaccurate, though I think there definitely is a lot more playing it safe.
Fucking
Oof.
just die.
Dude, get out of this corner.
I thought I could kill him quicker. Get out of life.
This is the run.
This is the run. Anyway, what were you saying?
I feel like, particularly since Christopher Eccleston, who was the 9th Doctor.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, tell me.
He like, the first episode after Christopher Eccleston was David Tennant, and like,
yes, best boy.
He didn't play it like super safe. But he also didn't stray too much into, like, you know, what then became the iconic parts of his character.
Right, yeah.
But then David Tennant very much defined the style of the modern Doctor with the, like, slightly more scatterbrained, fast-paced, questioning himself on the fly approach.
Yeah, because he was much more serious before that, wasn't he? Like, very much...
Yeah.
Less the, like, mad genius and more the, I don't know, like the scientist, I guess. Does that make sense?
I feel it was a bit like that, but it was also that Christopher Eccleston kind of played it on the edge of, like, if he was written as a bad guy, Christopher Eccleston would not have had to change his performance at all.
Right.
Like, he was very much a good guy, but Christopher Eccleston's performance was just kind of, like, slightly sinister and,
Well, I imagine that he, like, the character of Doctor Who has probably gotten less relatable in that sense, in terms of, like, I imagine I don't know, this is the thing, I haven't really watched Doctor Who, but I'm imagining that when they first created the character, they're like, well, he's a Time Lord, but he's really just, like, a really smart and powerful human.
Yeah.
But they're getting him a little bit more alien as time has gone on. To diversify the character and all that.
I mean, I'm
thing.
sure people are going to disagree with my interpretation of Eccleston's, like, performance, because my interpretation of it is not founded from as many episodes as some of the other performances.
Right.
But is it Jodie Whittaker that's the new Doctor? I don't remember.
I have zero clue. I have no interest.
But yeah, it felt like very much like a, hey, it's someone else's interpretation of Tennant again.
Woo. Yeah.
Which, you know, is fine, because I think that he
was a good Doctor.
He defined the modern Doctor, regardless of who's your favorite.
He was definitely my favorite out of the ones that I've seen, but I've only really seen a very small amount.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people's first Doctor is their favorite.
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
Like, technically my first was Eccleston, but I never really watched a lot of it. I wouldn't really bother picking a favorite, because it's a show that I enjoy watching with people for the sake of, like, making fun of it and having a jam.
Well, for me, the first experience that I had, and pretty much the only one I've had, was I watched Doctor Who, and it was David Tennant, and it was his, like, final... You know how they have those 2 episodes where it's the Daleks and the Cybermen?
Yes.
And it's the final goodbye to Rose. Spoilers. that was my first experience with Doctor Who.
It's a good pair of episodes to start with.
You reckon?
I mean,
but it's like the end of a character arc.
It's definitely the end of a character arc, but in terms of like the quality of the episode.
Yeah. I remember it being very good. It's also like it's got a very large scale to it.
Yes.
Like, it scales well. You know, it starts with just like there's some weird stuff happening. Oh, there's Cybermen. Now there's like 1 million Daleks.
I did love that in the start of the new show. They've gone back to the old. Somehow everyone in England has forgotten the previous 18 alien invasions.
I see.
Like there are no aliens in England. What are you talking about?
Yeah. We haven't had like 1,000 invasions by Daleks and so.
And I'm sure there's a in-lore explanation for it, but it doesn't make it any less bullshit. Yeah,
fair enough. I feel like that would just get really confusing though. Like trying to keep track of how many alien races have invaded Earth.
Yeah, I mean, and
the timeline must be a mess.
It also kind of defeats the purpose of the Doctor's character if they're not the one, like, helping people get used to the fact that aliens are real.
Sure, yeah.
Which, I mean, would be a fun risk to take, but I don't think taking enormous risks is really within the scope of Doctor Who.
Yeah, I don't think it matters too much. Like, we're there to see the Doctor go around and encounter shit and help people. We're not there for the entire timeline to be laid out in front of us, I don't think. I'm sure there's someone who does that though. There's probably a comprehensive timeline somewhere. Anyway, I think that's most.
But to kind of drag it back around.
Yeah, sure, do that.
Point, like,
what was the point?
In terms of like trying to sell Umineko Higurashi to people, in terms of trying to like gauge gauge my expectations for when they create 5. In terms of trying to like figure out how to sell the playthrough to people. It's this very interesting conundrum of, when things get good. Because I think a lot of people probably don't like the first few episodes of the playthrough because it's me just talking shit about how bad everything is.
Yes, which is great.
I still think it's bad. That's why we have Ben here, to kind of be the, like, countering...
It's almost like we have a dynamic or something.
So, like, that's our way of trying to, like... gauge it, but I think a lot of people watching playthroughs watch it for the blind part rather than the veteran.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why it's the Chrono playthrough for the most part, because they're there to see like what you can figure out and what your reactions are and all that stuff, which is fine. I don't feel jealous at all, you Barker.
But it's just interesting in terms of like trying to think how we could avoid these kind of problems. Like, is there any way that we could realistically expect not only other shows to like... there's always the map, dude.
I thought there was more tea! No, there was more tea here! I could have sworn there was another bit of tea. We
ran
picked it up by accident.
You were running around.
Boo me, what a dummy. Man, this guy sucks at this game.
Yeah, but in terms of like
Felix play.
Other shows... Other shows having, like, slow introductions that are hard to get through.
Sure.
And in terms of, like, us, being able to make the best show we can, what are the things that we should, hey, oh, good luck, dude.
Not even gonna fuck with this shit.
What are the, like, things that you could do to fix those problems? It's an interesting...
I was gonna say, are you asking me? Because I don't know. I mean, it's the same problem with... As you said, like every other thing, like you don't know what the end product's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like from the get go, like I personally am a fan of media that just jumps in the deep end.
I completely agree.
That's always my jam. But there are many people who would disagree. And there is also something really nice about a world that builds itself slowly and like character dynamics that slowly come out through the the folds or whatever. I think like in my mind it's all up to my mood.
Yeah.
Like here comes another VN that I'm gonna name drop because that's fun. Fuck you!
Ooh, that was like half your health. Ah! That was the other half.
I just... Will, come on! Work with me here! I'm gonna beat this, I swear to God.
I believe in you, dude. We've gotten so close.
I should... Temptation to Save Him is right there. Sorry, I was gonna say, I've been playing Grisaia, which is another one of those like slice of life novels, 20 hours doing literally nothing. However, I have been enjoying it greatly. And it's honestly just because I've been in the mood for like crazy slice of life hijinks. Like it's generally not something that I'm into, but because this novel, it doesn't have a true route. It's very like upfront about how silly it is. And I don't expect, like, I don't feel like I'm wading through the common route to get to something better. Many people have told me the common route and like the silly hijinks and like because there's little hints of like what's going on with all the characters and stuff. Like that is the like prime part of the novel. So I don't feel that pressure of like when is it gonna get good. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like it just depends on how you're feeling and what kind of story you want.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, when I was thinking about this over the weekend, I remembered there was some old thing from, I think, Reddit. I don't really remember.
Probably, or 4chan, one of those.
But it was basically this, like, this rule of thumb that if you go to a YouTube video, you could probably just hit the number 3 to skip 30% through the video, and you would still not miss anything.
Right, yeah, fair.
And I feel like a lot of shows are like that as well.
Yeah.
And it almost makes me wonder if it would be better for shows to, like, make, you know, 2 or 3 episodes that, like, only go on the DVD, or, like, only go on, like, a separate release. And then, you know, like, broadcast from the 3rd episode onwards. And having their supposed plot kind of start there with just a few extra like fun hooks and hints about the other show.
I mean, that's why we have like bonus episodes. And you're totally right. Like that's why we have. I remember one thing that I really liked. Borderlands did this. It had on their Twitter account, they had like audio logs they would upload in character.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite things in the world, one of my favorite little bits of media. The introduction to the Necromancer, there are these 4 audio logs, and she's just detailing, like, I'm gonna make this robot, it'll be really cool. It's got big claws and laser eyes, and then slowly but surely, she ends up, like, killing a classmate and getting exiled, and it's like, this is the story of how this, like, nerdy girl became a fucking vault hunter. And it's really cool, and you don't have to listen to it, you can just play the game, you can just get big guns and shoot shit, but if you want that little bit of extra, like, world building, you can just go to the Twitter handle, and listen to these little, like, 2-minute long story bits.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I'm a big fan of. I mean, I think obviously the reason that it doesn't happen in the real world is because of budget constraints.
Right.
Like, what fucking TV studio is gonna go? What do you mean make 3 extra episodes we'll never air?
Yeah, totally.
Like, it's impractical.
Oh
impossible.
God. Yep. I feel that. Hold on. Yeah, I do want to do this.
But the other interesting thing is for something like movies where you don't have a recurring series to like get it right. It's a much bigger challenge to make sure that it starts off strong. Yep,
that's why we have in media res and flashbacks. Flashbacks are great. Use them in everything. I'm telling you. They're like my favorite, one of my favorite like media or I guess narrative devices.
I feel like flashbacks for me are a bit more hit and miss. Like,
Heresy.
I love them. I love them to bits when they're used effectively, but sometimes they're just thrown in as a way to shortcut doing something more interesting.
Sure. I mean, sometimes they can feel like a summation rather than like something to engage with, which is that's not so good. All right, hold on. That's right. I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean,
tell me about flashbacks.
It's perhaps not so much a problem with flashbacks themselves as more just how they're used, especially with the like narration flashbacks, where it just kind of like basically exposits with different imagery. I feel like those ones are too prevalent and a bit obnoxious. Particularly in, like, more budget films. Which, I mean, you know, again, budget is a big problem when it comes to storytelling.
Well, sometimes flashbacks can feel like they come out of nowhere. That's why we have foreshadowing.
Yes.
To be entirely fair. That's when that good shit comes in. That's when we flash back to when we had a gun loaded to the back of this man's head before we even got here. It's great.
Oofed.
Fuck off, Rosa! No! You will not hurt me. She might a little bit.
I definitely did.
Yep, she's rough. She's a rough girl. Yeah. Alright, I need to just focus on this. Oh god.
Sleg's been asking us for some things that we would suggest for the new updates for DOOMineko64.
Oh boy!
And it just occurred to me, I would really love some variation in the voice lines. Having the same click that shotgun. Every time.
It's true.
Get some variation up in here.
It would be nice if there was more than one animation or more than one voice line for each, like...
Yeah, I mean, I do wonder how much of that is a system constraint.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine that it's, like, just the one line in the original, right? So that's why he's left it that way.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's, like, probably the one line for that particular line, but, you know, Will has a bunch of other lines.
That one line for that line, you say?
Like, one recording of that line.
No, I get you.
Because, like, you know, I'm pretty sure this is like allusions to illusions is what he's saying here.
I have to assume so, yeah.
But, you know,
dreams to dreams.
we could have...
And soil to soil.
Yeah, we could have those ones. We could have Don't Forget the Heart. We could have Don't Think Too Hard, You'll Get a Headache. I feel like that one would be a good one as you're making someone explode.
Sure.
Especially if it has, like, headshot detection. Don't
I feel like it's a little bit
on the
out of
nose.
scope, but yeah. Oh, God. That was good. You see that shit? I mean, keep attacking the wall. It was good. Alright. Yeah, I would love to see some more voice lines, some more shit. But yeah, like, it all depends on, I guess, how fast, like, wants to take it.
Plus, this is an old fucking engine.
Yeah, this is true. He's working with... How old is this game? Like, 1950s?
1964, obviously, that's where the number comes from.
I get it. It's a good goof. I like it.
I actually have no idea. I think it's 97.
I have no clue. I'd have to look it up, honestly. There we go. Right, I have the key. I have the health back there.
Don't heck it
I
up.
just don't even know if I should bother with this. I feel like this is an emergency situation.
Yeah, but the problem is that...
I seem to lose more health.
A Ronave spawns when you pick it up.
Yeah. I gotta just run. But yeah, I seem to lose more health than I gain from it. Alright, shotgun time. For sure. Oh! I didn't mean to do that! Oh! I picked it up on accident, Felix! I picked it up! I didn't mean to! Hold on. Let me just... There he is. It's alright. I see him. Just gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, it's 1997, apparently.
Oh, there you go. Good guess.
Power of Google.
The power of Gaggle.
It wasn't so much a Google as that I put the game in the description every time I upload it, and it has
it there?
It has the year listed there. I was just trying to remember it.
Nice. I love it. I love that you're on board with this shit. Alright, we got a will over there. We got 2 wills, I think, in this area. And then... Ooh! Oh, I think I just killed him, so... Okay. Yeah, what was I saying? I feel like I had a really important point to make, and then I just got distracted! This is the problem, is that we're kind of ducking back and forth between this, like, podcast here. Let's talk about stuff. And then I almost die. But yeah, I did it. Thank God.
How many of your deaths could you blame on me, you reckon?
All of them. I assume.
Yep, you know, that's
I feel like I could blame all of them on... Okay, so hold on. Let's get her She just fucking hit me.
I just got a notification for a comment that I really love.
What is it? Tell me.
Someone commented that Goda and Detective Delicious have the same voice.
And then someone commented that Genji and Detective Delicious have the same voice, so get out alive.
Yeah, but I love this.
They're not the same voice.
Detective Delicious is unable to absorb as much oxygen as Goda is.
It's true.
And you know what?
True.
That is all of the character distinction we need.
That's it. That's the problem.
That is flawless. Oh.
Fuck off!
Oh, here we go.
I'm done.
Here we go.
I'm out.
Here we go.
Where's the key? I don't know what I just got.
What do you mean?
What am I supposed to do? Do I have to kill them?
I don't even know what it is we've picked up. We've picked it up like 3 times and I still don't know what it is.
I don't know. It was a voucher of attendance or something. It wasn't
like
a key
that.
though, was it? Oh. Wait, oh no, I picked this up earlier. So yeah, I can do this. What is this?
Yeah, dude, you've had the keys
Oh my
for ages.
god, we've done this room before. This is the puzzle room. Oh fuck.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get some blue truth. Before we deal with all that other horse shit. Alright, hold on.
Oof.
It's alright. Whatever damage I take here, I can just get back with the berserk. So it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
The Berserk? Does that heal you?
Yes, it does. It gives you...
Ouch.
It brings you up to 2... Whoa, I'm getting the berserk. Fuck it. We're out. We're getting it. Gotta go down here. I'm not even risking this shit. Okay, let's go. What was that?
Whoa!
What was that shit?
You just got shot by the chesters through the
Get
window.
out of
No,
my-
wait, no, that's where the
Wait.
roses are.
Oh, come on! Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this
Oof.
entire game.
I mean, you didn't lose any health.
I did! I went down from 22 to 4 health, dude. I almost
Well, yeah,
died.
but then you picked it up
I
to
know,
100.
but-
You're fine.
Ah.
Technically, you've turned a profit. Oh, now you've lost health. Amateur maneuver.
Get out of here! Shush you. Oh, I hate this.
I've become so stressed by proxy, I don't actually even remember what we were talking
I
about.
don't know anymore. I just want to win the level. Why is all of this suffering? Why do I suffer at all the playthroughs now? It used to be so much fun.
It used to be so much fun when it was me suffering.
It used to be you suffering, and now it's not.
Alright,
let's
just
find
lower
out.
one to start with. You don't lose anything.
It's a corner one.
Yeah.
Well, this just makes it easier because I can just pick a corner.
Here we go. Hit it.
Is that one?
Hit it, boy. No, look first. See if it was that one.
It wasn't.
Okay.
What was it? It's 1 in 4 chance. All right, so it's the one to the left.
Yep.
So the one on this one?
Yep.
All right.
We've done it.
I've done it. I have my pointy finger. It has 230 ammo. Good lord, I should be using this. How am I even gonna kill these guys?
Do we have to kill them to get through?
I don't know. Like, there was nothing in here, though. Like, I don't... Look, I got the red key, which let me in here.
We've used all 3 keycards, right?
Yeah, we've used all the key cards. No, that's not true. I haven't used the gold one yet. Have I? Oh yeah, I did. I used the gold one to get in here. See, I've done everything outside of this room. All right, hold on. We're gonna go find that place that looks into that room because I feel like that's a good plan.
Let's right back at the start.
Yep. So let's go all the way back to the start. Well, we're here. We're at the sniper
we have
position.
to get onto that teleporter right outside there.
It looks like it, yeah. Let's see what I can do from here. Can he hit me? This is the real question. Because if not, I can just do this. You know what? Right, yes, I can. Fuck you! Yeah, get him! How much health does this even do? It doesn't do enough. Am I hitting him? There we go. I know this is hack slag, I'm sorry.
What do you mean? It's just suboptimal, that's all.
Doesn't fucking matter. They're hitting each other! Look at them go! Okay, so I don't think they can hit me.
They are.
They can. They can hit me. I take it back. I take it back. I'm scared again. Fuck! Oh! I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I don't know if I can hit them. It's trying to auto-target them and it's hitting the wall. So, let's try a different gun. Try something with a bit more spread, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
A bit more meat and potatoes.
A bit more meat and potatoes, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't actually know what either of us is saying.
I don't know either. I'm just trying to hit these motherfuckers.
Is meat and potatoes a technical firearms term?
I think so. I think they use it in the Japanese military.
I remember... I feel like I can pinpoint the day that I became somewhat mature as the day that I stopped laughing about the fact that the back of a gun was called the butt.
It's true. Is a true statements. Well, I've killed 2 of them. You know what? I'm glad that we've established this about you.
Exciting content.
Yeah, it is. Look, this is what you get when you come here. You come here to watch me run back and forth firing a shotgun. You know, we'll take, you know, just for the spirit of things, let's take out this 3rd lad. Oh, he's done. Okay.
Nah, kill him.
Fast!
Just kill them all. Just kill them all.
But I want to fight him in mano-a-mano combat. It's what he deserves.
No. He deserved that
Alright, fine.
before he killed us 3 times. We have to finish this level.
You're right, we do need to finish it at some point, because otherwise we're going to be here for literal years. We've already been here for half an hour doing 3 attempts. Okay.
Oh, so we do actually have to kill all of them to progress. Please tell me that hasn't just spawned another boss.
Oh, I hope so. I hope that's what's happened. Oh, sweet mother of God. Alright, cut this! Here we go. We're in the room.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Is this finally where Amakusa comes to life and attacks us, or is that actually just the staircase to the end?
I'm scared, Felix. What if it kills
just go,
me?
Just go, dude.
What if it all falls?
Just go, dude. Just go.
What if I
just
fall?
Go. Nah, just do it.
What
just
if
go.
it...
Just go.
Oh.
It was surprisingly
I did it!
relaxing.
I did it! Fuck you, game! Fuck you.
Can we, Truth Solved 0.
I don't care.
Can we MS Paint in Comic Sans over our time, what the actual time was?
Yeah, I got it.
Including all of the videos?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Do you reckon it already includes that? I haven't actually been counting.
No, it can't. We've been sitting here for 36 minutes, and it says 15.
Well, yeah, but does the 2 hour and 22 minute total include all of the failed attempts?
No, it's definitely been longer than that. It's definitely been longer. Alright, well, we did it, guys.
We've done it.
We've done it. Let's see what the next level is.
Battler vs. Beatrice.
That sounds like fun. Is this the end of the game?
Oh my god, it's got its own... It's not the end of the game.
It can't be.
This is not even
You
close to the end of the
cackle
game.
as the familiarity of the situation occurs to you. The gateway to the demon's domain was too accessible. This is where they come to Earth. You realize the demons mock you with their invitation. It does not matter. The demons spawn like rats, and you have the grave. Poison the grave. What? Poison the grave?
Do you want?
Whatever.
Do you want me to
Your
read?
bloodthirsty scream shatters the teleport haze, and once again you find yourself amidst.
It's a AAA grade, VAC poison bin.
It doesn't matter. Let's go. Press use. I press enter. I press use now.
All right.
All right. So we have poison apparently. Or have we been poisoned?
I have no clue.
Oh, sweet mother of God.
Oh my.
What is
goodness.
this shit? I feel like we should find out next time.
Next time on.
Next time. Hey, Claire.